Let's go. I live a fast life, I got my cash right. Ride with you, bring a knife to a gunfight. So much money, I can do what I want right. VS1 still dancing in the sunlight. He tried to play me and he got put on.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, YouTube. Y'all good, man. I'm gonna show y'all my morning routine. These dogs, man, I take care of these bulls and my family, so come on, y'all. Let me show y'all what we got going. Got some breakfast cooking for the wife and for the kids, but I mean for the dogs every morning. Get the butt cheeks out.
You got yours out too? Cakes out.
Buns out, sun's out. Gotta get those ears clean. So let out the pregnant one first. Come on. Normally I have my garage, the automatic garage door. It's an automatic, but at nighttime I lock it and take it off track. So I come do it myself. So I get the bulls out. It ain't raining out here. It's a little misty, a little foggy, but it's cool. Let them come do they do. And then I feed them. But I do not let Pretty Black and Duce out at the same time just because she's a heavier dog and Pretty Black pregnant. So I let Duce run around with Offset. Cause when she runs around, she runs around. And I'm about to let her out when I put Pretty Black up. See, I rarely have to come out and clean up anything because I train my dogs to, use it outdoors and not in their habitat, in where they sleep. So, I normally have them trained to where they know not to poop in their cage. Now, Offset, he still has accidents from time to time, but it's not anything major. He doesn't do it every day. It's like when I don't wake up on time, if I'm late getting out here or anything, then he might have an accident. But other than that, he keeps his cage pretty clean, and I'm proud of him for that. And the OG here, she don't ever do anything in her cage. Yeah, it takes a while for them to get out here. You gotta be boring. You can't get out here and play with them and distract them and have a lot of distractions going on. You know what I'm saying? When you let your dogs out, especially your puppies, when you let them out, you have to be boring with them. Because the first thing they want to do is play. So if you're boring with them and you're not playing with them and stuff like that, they know just to get straight to business and then, come in. So I don't get out here and I don't play fetch. Stop. No. I don't get out here and I don't play fetch. And, and keep it interesting for them. I get out here and I just stand in one spot. I stand here, let them do their thing. They come around me, want to play. I do not play with them in the morning before they, do they do. So I just let them out. And then when they're done, I put them up. Come on. And then I go prepare their food. She bugs. My bad, guys. Yeah, I go prepare their food and let them eat. And then maybe about 10, 15 minutes after they're done eating, I let them out again. So I'm gonna let big baby out right quick. Ah! Leave it alone. She likes to go to everybody's cage and go play or mess around before she do her thing. That's just her. She don't even play with me. She just likes to go sniffing everything and mess with everybody else. Then she goes out to do her thing, which is cool, She the oldest one. I let her do what she wants most of the time. She don't give me many problems at all. Only thing, I don't know what's down there. She loves going down that way of the alley. My next door neighbors, they keep their gate open. So she bites, and she will bite you. If she don't know you, she will bite you. She's really protective. I don't normally have to watch her when I let her out, but I do have to keep her from going down to my next door neighbor's house. And if she sees somebody walking here along the sidewalk or riding their bike or anything like that, she will literally try to chase them, y'all. Like, this dog is crazy. This girl is crazy. She's crazy protective. She's protective over my kids, over the other dogs, and over her house. Period. That's her nature, man. She's real protective. And I love that about her. So I don't have to worry about, anybody doing anything while I'm out. If I leave the garage open, she gonna let me know if anybody comes by or anything, man. She barks at any noise. That's why I got her in the first kennel. So, you have to come by her to get to any one of these two. And she's big enough to bust through that cage, man, if provoked. That's her spot, man. That's where she goes to do her thing, all the way out there. I just gotta be weary of my neighbors. I just gotta be cautious, you know. See my neighbors out or anything like that, she will try to go to them. But yeah, once she's done, I'm gonna put her back up, and then I'll turn the camera back on after I put her up. All right, guys, so I got her in. Boom, boom. All right, let's go make their food. Let's go feed them, because they are hungry. So we're gonna get in here and show y'all our routines again. Crying already. So we're gonna get the pregnant one first. Yeah, here it goes. She had leftovers from yesterday. We're gonna rinse it out. Always wash our bowls after you know, the day before the first feeding of everything. Cause it be bugs and all kind of stuff can get in your food, your dog food, and you don't want them to eat that. So we do fresh wash bowls. Yes? Huh? I done fed her. She's still home.
Why are you recording me?
Cool. But yeah, guys, like I was saying, you want to make sure you got clean bowls for your dogs, man. We clean our bowls every morning. Like that, clean them every morning. Baby bowl, this is Duche's bowl. She clean her bowl. Every time she clean her food. Oh shit. I'll sit out there, boy. He said, come on with it. So yeah, it goes a little something like this. I'm gonna do pregnant girl first. What?
You gave me dog rice.
No, I did not. I just made this rice. Why would I give you some I feed my dogs?
Animal?
Animal what?
Breakfast.
No, just them biscuits. I'll sit ready to eat. He knows what goes on around here. I don't give her any of this because she is on a diet. So we got boiled chicken. We got boiled chicken, and I just put some of the juice in hers and mix it with her dog food. This is what the start of it looks like. And I'll go ahead and put this back up. With that fresh rice. So we take these bowls back out. And I thought it was tacky to have this big old cage at the beginning, so I just did, you know, the 3 matching ones together, and then this is gonna be for my puppies right here. So I did a little rearranging yesterday, and we have food. It's Pretty Black. I switched her puppy food over the last week. I've been switching her to this Victor Professional. The purple bag, not the green bag. We don't do the green bag around here. And then this is theirs. I have to get them some fresh water too. And it's time for some more food. She just gets a cup. Cup a day is what I feed her. Got her on a diet. She's not eating much. So we got our vitamins for the big girl. Mix it up so she can eat this dog food. Because if I don't mix her food up, she just gonna eat the rice and the chicken. She's not gonna eat the kibbles. So we want her to eat all of this up. And she's smart too. She'll pick out the chicken and just eat the chicken, but she likes the rice, so. I don't really have to do offset. He eat all day, so it'll take him all day to eat his food. We got a vitamin. Sprinkle it over like that. And then we're gonna give her some kelp. This is kelp. It's a good source of calcium and stuff like that. That's all she needs, just a little bit. This is all I give, just a little bit. And just like that, food is prepared and it's time to go in the cages. So we're gonna do Fat Mama first. And she's ready. She's gonna go to town. I'll say he might not start eating right now. And again, he might. If it's what he like, he'll eat. See, he's sniffing, trying to see, wait, what is this? Just eat, bro. And then, go, big girl, what you gonna do? She's going to town. This dude here is one messy eater. And she's going to town on her food. So let me get them some water, guys. And I'll turn the camera back on in a minute. Man, look at that. Clean bowl. His food all over the floor, but you see it. And she's still eating. The reason his food is over there, his water is over there, because he will have all of that food in that water because he's such a messy eater. He gets a mouthful of food and then spits it all out and eats what he can, man. That's so annoying. So it's the only cleanup I have to do pretty much in his cage is clean up his food after he eats. Other than that, he's pretty good. So yeah, guys, it's that morning routine, man. It's every morning what I do for these bulls. I can just imagine how it's gonna be in about 2 weeks, well, in about 12 days, 10 days, when she drops her litter. Routine probably gonna change a little bit, but for the most part it'll stay the same. I had somebody ask me, what should they start the kennel with? Like if they wanted to get in the dog game, what should they start with, a female or a male? Me personally, start with whatever you want to start with. If you want to invest in yourself and invest in the start of a program, invest into the best dog, male or female, that you can get. You know what I'm saying? So if you got a male puppy, you got your eye on. Make sure he's, relevant, has some relevant blood on, or pertaining to what, you're going for. If you're looking for show dogs, if you're just looking to breed nice dogs, or, you know what I'm saying? If you're looking to, what is it? So if you're looking to show dogs, then you're gonna go, look for dogs with those qualities, with no flaw, minimal to no flaws. You know what I'm saying? And then the class you want to go to. We have a new class, Nano. We have Micro. We have Pocket, and then you have Standard, Classic, and then you have XL. And then you have an exotic look, and then you just have the American Bully look. So depending on what what you are into, then you go after that blood. You go after that. If you're gonna start with a male, you go after the best looking male that you can find. Because with the males, studding them out, you can breed the males all year. When they're ready, you can breed a male all year. A female, you can only breed once to twice a year. So with the males, you have to promote your stud. Man, you got to promote him like you got the best stud in the world, man. So, professional pictures, stud banners, all of those things, you know what I'm saying? It comes with building your yard off of a stud, you know what I'm saying? So if you only got enough to get one dog and you chose to get a male, that's what you're faced with. You got to, promote them, market them. It's promotion and marketing. That's the best way to get your stud out there. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all social medias. Getting them out there, going to these shows, stacking them up against big name dogs, you know what I'm saying, and getting your stud recognized so people will want to use them and lock them in or whatever. And so once you start getting lock-ins, they'll start rolling. You know what I'm saying? The lock-ins start coming in because it's like a chain effect. Pretty much monkey see, monkey do. If they see people locking your stud in, they gonna want to lock your stud in because they feel like, they not alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, everybody's going to him, so let me go use him too. And then your production's gonna speak too. So yeah, with the stud, man, it's a lot more work than having a female. So if you start with a female and then you get you a nice female with all the qualities that you like in the female, and then you go out and you pay for a stud, you know what I'm saying? You go on and spend your top dollar for the biggest, the nicest stud that you like, that's in your, that you see in your eyes that looks nice to you. Not what everybody else is using, but what you like. You know what I'm saying? And you put those, and so you go pay the stud fee, and then you just produce your first litter. Now, you're gonna get back some revenue. You know what I'm saying? You get money back. And put back into your program, probably get you another female, you know what I'm saying? And do the same thing and just keep repeating that cycle until you either produce your stud or you save up enough money to cash out on one of these top studs or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So it's really your choice what you want to start with. Me personally, I did start with, I started with a male when I first started, like back in 2013, because he was given to me. But then I switched over to females, and then I started producing dogs, off of females. I would do putback deals. I would pay stud fees. I was doing all of that, man. So I took a break, and then I got back in it. And once I got back in it, man, I started again with a female. And then I got a stud. I bought a stud. Well, I purchased my stud because of the blood that I'm basing my yard off of, which is Takeoff. So I purchased a stud that I'm going to raise, and I'm going to promote Offset. And then he's a Takeoff son, and then I use a Takeoff son on Pretty Black. So those puppies and Offset will meet, and then Offset and Pretty Black will meet. So that's what I'm basing my yard off of, is that Takeoff blood. So that's how I did mine, you know what I'm saying? And, I don't put so much money into it. I haven't even started making anything because I'm not in it to make money, although the money is good and I know the money will come. But I do this because I love to do it, you know what I'm saying? This is my passion. I love to get up and see my dogs and look at my dogs and feed them and play with them, you know what I'm saying, and breed and create new looking dogs, man, and try to create something that I can say I'm proud of, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I do, man, and that's what you do, dog. That you take what you have your own vision, you take your vision and you go off that vision, man. Don't let nobody tell you, oh, you should be using this, or you should do this, you should do that. Do your homework, match these pedigrees up, and create your bulls, man. It's up to you. It's your camp. You run your camp how you want to run your camp, you know what I'm saying? As long as you ain't out here breeding flawed dogs, high rears, messed up back legs, just all these different flaws in dogs that we're trying to breed out the game, then you're doing right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's my advice to you, man. Do it how you want to do it. Follow your vision, man. I got a vision. I'm following my vision. None of my dogs are flawed. None of my dogs have genetic flaws. Not like, you know what I'm saying, like that. Underbites, that come from bulldogs, you know what I'm saying? So mostly all these dogs don't have underbites. So you can take that, you can fix an underbite by taking your dog with an underbite to a dog with a clean bite. You know what I'm saying? You can fix your high rears by taking your dog, or your swaybacks by taking your dog to a perfect top line. You know what I'm saying? You breed out of those things. Me personally, I wouldn't even purchase a dog with a high rear. But if I produce one and he's like, or she's like the best dog in the litter, I'll keep her and I'll breed it out. I'll let her produce me something, or I'll clean her up with something that, that's going to take that high rear out. But I won't produce any dogs with no high rears because I'm not starting with dogs with high rears, or I'm not breeding into dogs with high rears or anything like that, any flaws. Look at this boy. He gonna tear that bed up. Yeah, he gonna tear it up. But yeah, man, this is what I came with. He's gonna hit every female that comes through this yard. He's gonna be my stud. I'm gonna promote him, and I'm gonna let him hit every female that comes to the yard. We'll go through him first. She's going to him, you know what I'm saying? So her puppies are going to him. you know, and I will be purchasing more females that's gonna go to him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna produce it, everything off of him. He's a 2-time inbred takeoff son, so that means his mom is a takeoff daughter. He's a takeoff son, so it was takeoff bred back to his daughter, produced him. So when he goes to her, all the traits that you see in him are gonna be passed on to her puppies. Whatever he goes to, all his traits are gonna be passed on to those puppies. The knots, the bows, the shortness, the bone, you know, the neck, the bull neck. And he's only 7 months, so he ain't nowhere near what he's supposed to look like, man. So he got a lot of growing to do, a lot of maturing to do. So by the time those puppies are ready, he'll be ready. So yeah. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys like the video, man. I hope y'all continue to tune in, man. We are growing. I see the numbers jumping up, man. So I appreciate every last one of you guys, especially the ones that's been with me, you know, from the start of my channel, man. I really appreciate you guys, man. And like I said, I will be doing a giveaway on one of Pretty Black's puppies. We're just gonna get them here, get them safe, you know, and get them through the first, you know, first stages of life. And then, you know, I will be doing a giveaway. Not a raffle. It don't cost you anything. You know, it's gonna be free. A free puppy, man. Who don't want a free puppy? So stay tuned to be into stay tuned to enter in for a chance to win a free puppy off of Pretty Black. Yeah, and that's it for today's video, guys. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the video. You know, let's continue to grow, man. I appreciate you guys one more time. And till next time, guys,